Hi everyone, Professor Gustin here. And the first thing I want to say to you as a class is you are amazing. I don't think I've ever had a class that got through the first 2 weeks with almost nobody missing anything. I think there might have been like one or two things that people missed that were like minor things. Nobody's disappeared. Nobody didn't do a bunch of assignments. You guys are just doing great. I mean, you keep it up, and there's no reason why you shouldn't do stellar this semester. That being said, please be thinking of exam number one that's in week 5. Um, Remember that if you didn't do the Respondus practice quiz in week 3, that you have till the end of week 4 to do it. And so make sure you do that. It's in the week 3 section. Also be practicing your lecture material from week 1, 2, 3, 4 for your lecture exam number 1, and your lab material from weeks 1, 2, 3, 4 for your lab practical for week 5. You need to be reviewing that material. For the lab practical, you want to review your lab handouts. I'll have a lot of pictures on there. And for the exam number 1, you want to be reviewing your lecture study guides. You need for both of those to practice recall. Everything we've done so far, you've been able to do with notes in front of you. Now you've got to start doing recall, not just reading your notes. Reading your notes is not studying, it's organizing yourself. It's getting ready to study. Studying is practicing recall. So look at a lecture, look at a learning outcome on your study guide. I see one that says, explain the causes and effects of mold in the home. In about 2 or 3 sentences, you can explain that from what I talked about in lecture. When you know it, check it off. If you don't know it, go look it up in your notes or in your book. And then gradually you'll get down all the vocabulary and you'll get down through all the learning outcomes, and you'll have checks next to all of them because you could say them out loud. So practice, practice. Don't just reread your notes. As far as this week, so that's week 5. I'm just trying to psych you up for that. But for week 4, it's a really straightforward week. We're going to be doing eukaryotic microorganisms, and it's going to be talking about fungi and protozoa, and try to find some things you can relate to there, and that you'll, I don't know, just help you kind of get a perspective of some of the things we do in microbiology. There's a lecture assignment. So there's a lecture assignment. There's a lab handout where we're doing some stains, a bunch of virtual labs, and a lab quiz. So this week looks really similar to other weeks. Make sure you finish the Respondus, and make sure you're studying to get ready for exam 1 and lab practical 1 in week 5. You guys have a great week. Keep up the good work. You're just doing stellar. Take care.